Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of This Agrarian Life. We're looking at a bed in my garden of Patterson onions. They're doing pretty well. Planted these back in April. They're sets. These are storage onions, similar to copras, which I have always grown, or at least for many years I've grown, but copras are no longer available for some reason. So we're trying these Pattersons. And I'm also doing something different this year that I have not done ever, I don't think, with onions, and that is to mulch them heavily. Plant them in a mulch. Usually, with onions, I do what the old-timers called clean culture. That is, I didn't have a mulch. I just kept the ground cultivated. And onions have grown well for me with clean culture, but I'm mulching them this year and we'll see how they do. Hopefully they do well. Hopefully mulched onions will do as well as clean culture, but it's new to me and I want to show you what I'm going to add more mulch here. I want to show you what I'm going to add today on this bed for mulch. Let's go. I'll show you right now. That right there is a nice stand of comfrey. I planted that 4 or 5 years ago as a small root. It has expanded and thrived. Comfrey always thrives, at least around here. We have it in other spots. And it has multiple uses on a homestead. We have fed comfrey to chickens and turkeys when we've raised them. You can introduce it to them when they're young, and they'll develop a liking for it, and they'll continue to eat it when they're older. And it's very high in nitrogen, or protein. It's high in nitrogen too, actually. And well, today I'm going to cut this down, all of it, and I'm going to lay the all the vegetation in between those rows in that onion bed. And the comfrey will grow back. It's very hardy, and we'll see how it looks in that bed. And there it is. All that comfrey was cut and brought over here, laid between the rows. You can barely see the onions, but I didn't damage them. I laid the comfrey in there carefully. And this will wilt down considerably. And once it's wilted and dry, it will what the theory is that it not only covers the soil, but it'll rain and nutrients will wash down through the comfrey into the soil below. All right, pretty simple concept. That's just the first time I've done this, so don't assume this is like the thing to do. This is experimental. I like to experiment with different ideas, and I really see no reason why this comfrey mulch won't serve this purpose very well. But if it doesn't, for some reason, if all the onions die, I'll let you know.